LineVision adds insight, it adds intelligence, it adds visibility, and it allows us to judiciously add capacity.
And I have to say, we're living on our great-grandparents' largesse in building roads and grids and things they never really always saw the value of. And we need to start looking at the world that way as well.
I think what we saw in LineVision first and foremost was an amazing team, a team that we think had the experience and understanding to tackle a really big problem. And that big problem is helping utilities understand what they're doing with their grid, the dynamic line rating of their transmission grid, the line health of their assets, and how they can more effectively use their grid.
Some of the things that attracted us to LineVision and our other investments in this area have been the focus on data analytics and machine learning and the use of advanced sensors to develop a unique view of our assets and help us with operational issues. And this is one of the key investment themes at National Grid Partners.
This is a very different beast in the sense that you don't take a line out of service, you don't require significant labor up on towers or helicopters or anything to install this kind of system, but instead you're extracting enormous insight and value from a very nominal investment that will pay dividends for decades to come.
So we love the fact that LineVision is really helping these utilities to better understand their grid situation and how to plan for a very different future.
But finally, we believe there's a global demand for dynamic line rating and asset monitoring capabilities that LineVision brings. And we're excited to work with LineVision to take this technology to the next level. So I think really everything we do at National Grid Partners is aimed at future-proofing the grid.
Through the combination of sensors and software and the digital twin model, gives incredible visibility and allows utilities to add capacity in a really thoughtful way, including renewables as well as other sources.
I also think that the information that LineVision provides can be helpful at many levels. It takes 10 or 20 years to build a transmission line, and while we need them, I think it also provides the kind of data for planning that both regulators and governors and consumers will really get some value from.
And this has important implications, not only for conservation of capital, but also for the price that consumers pay, the use of our taxpayer dollars, and most importantly, to create more opportunity for lower income and diverse groups to be able to afford electricity down the road, so we're not making it more expensive as we decarbonize the grid.
We're excited to have you as part of the team, and we appreciate all that you're doing to create a grid for the future, a grid that customers deserve. We will need a grid that is fit for purpose for the future.